Hey guys, welcome back to today's NBA pick video play for November 29th, 2017. To get all of our NBA plays, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description, and be sure to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Heading into today's video, going to be talking about this Western Conference matchup here between the Memphis Grizzlies and the San Antonio Spurs. The injury concerns here: Mike Conley out for Memphis, Kawhi Leonard out for the Spurs. Both of these teams right now seem to be heading in different directions, at least over the last couple or so weeks of action. You have Memphis right now sitting 7-12 overall. They're 3-5 on the road, while the Spurs, they're 13-7 overall, and they've been taking care of business by and large on their home court, 9-2 behind that great home crowd advantage that San Antonio always has. So the road team today, Memphis, coming in as about 8-point underdogs here. Right now they're sitting in second to last place in the Southwest Division, and the Grizzlies, they just have had a really tough time finding any sort of wins over the last couple weeks of action. This has been a team that's looked like arguably the worst team in the NBA over the last couple of weeks. As a result, the Grizzlies have gone on to fire their head coach. Right now they have an interim head coach taking over, and you know, the Grizzlies, they're just in a really unfortunate situation right now where they're without Mike Conley, who's still right at the early stages of that massive contract that he signed. And as a result, you know, when you don't have a high contract guy on the court for you, it just leaves a gaping hole. And that's where the Grizzlies find themselves right now. Still a team that prides themselves on the defensive side of the ball, a half-court oriented group. They rank 29th in the NBA in scoring average, putting up about 98.8 points per game. 6th in the NBA in total team defense, a plus-minus of about -2 points. So their plus-minus actually isn't all that bad, and that's because the Grizzlies, they opened up the year not playing all that bad of basketball. They looked like a team that could potentially be a playoff squad in the Western Conference, but they've really fallen back as of late, and things don't get any easier for Memphis here coming into this one against the Spurs. So right now, San Antonio, the home team today, 13-7 overall. Like I said, 9-2 at home. They are in second place in the Southwest Division, just behind the Houston Rockets there in the division. The Spurs, they weren't able to cover in their last outing, but getting the win at the end of the day, beating the Mavericks by a final of 115-108. And the Spurs, they didn't get off to a great start this year, but they have been trending in a more positive direction over the past few weeks of action. And by and large, they've been taking care of business in a lot of these games against teams that they've been expected to beat. And it'll be interesting to see as the schedule turns tougher for the Spurs going forward here, if they're able to continue to pick up wins as consistently, given the fact that San Antonio, even though they have been trending in a more positive direction, picking up a lot more wins as of late, it has been against a very manageable schedule here over the past few weeks of action. One of the more manageable schedules that we've seen in the NBA over the past 3 weeks. But to the Spurs' credit, they've been taking care of business. Another defensive-oriented team here in San Antonio. Expect a very low-scoring matchup. Right now, the over-under just at 195 points on that total, but the Spurs, third in the NBA in total team defense, giving up about 98.6 points per game, 24th in scoring average, 101.7 points per game, so their plus-minus is right about the reverse of what Memphis is at, about positive 2 points here on the year. Coming into this one, we feel like the Spurs, they're trending in a more positive direction, obviously, than what we've been seeing out of the Grizzlies. Memphis, they might almost be in a position where it's time to go into rebuild mode, maybe consider trading Marc Gasol and some of their other pieces to try to stockpile maybe some draft picks or young players to try to build towards the future, because it just doesn't look like this Memphis team has the makeup this year to make a serious run, but that's going to be something for their management to take care of here as the year progresses. We feel like the Grizzlies, they're going to get outmatched here. San Antonio has the edge, certainly in terms of the offensive side of the ball, and we feel like the Spurs are going to be able to do enough on the offensive end to go on and win and cover this 8-point spread. So again, guys, siding with the home team today, San Antonio giving the points against the struggling Grizzlies. And to get all of our NBA plays, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com. Linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.